Yeah, I bet that looks fun on his deadcam, right? And honestly, I'm not even mad about that stolen 5k, because it's time for another epic Nitro Walls video. Hey everyone, Shogu here with more insane Nitro Walls that never gets old for fragging punks.
Oh, that's why they call it that.
This time we are on the map Dongtian. So get ready to see some crazy setups. But first, make sure you like and subscribe to help the channel grow. I'm uploading several videos about Fragpunk, so don't miss them out. And that being said, let's start with the first one. The first wall is for defending A side from close range. You'll need to boost yourself with the knife. Step up here on the side of the side, fully charge your knife and jump onto the box. Once you're up, place a wall parallel to the real wall. Now you have two options. Either pick long and catch somebody off guard, or break the first segment of the wall and wait patiently for enemies to push in. You'll be in a wild off angle, making it nearly impossible for enemies to spot you. It works even better if you stack two walls. The higher, the better, since aiming up it's super tricky, especially for enemies who are used to aim down the side. For maximum impact, coordinate with your teammates. Adding turret, smokes, or any other utility will help draw their attention away from your position.
For some more when you're too busy to aim. Reloading!
The desert bends too much.
As you can tell, aim is not my passion. That's why this channel is called Missing Bullet Simulator. So we need to win rounds in any other way, and this seems to be a fair way, right? Right? The second wall can be set up from the back of the side if you are looking for a more passive play. Perfect for sniping or assisting a hollow point. Just boost yourself like the first wall, but this time on the box at the back. The wall only needs to shift slightly to the left, so you can spot enemies earlier and from a greater distance. This is a demonstration on how the enemy would see you. It is nearly impossible for them to take you down if they are pushing with an assault rifle and you have a long distance weapon like a marksman or a sniper. But let's say you are attacking now. How do you counter these positions? Well, there is a wall that I believe was added specifically for this. It even has an arrow to make it more obvious. Just head back to the entrance and use this box to boost your line of sight. This wall isn't just great for opening up the site, it's also incredibly useful for post-plan situations. Since enemies typically pick mid-range weapons like assault rifles, they will have a hard time trying to take you down, while you pick and shoot one by one, making time for the converter to explode. Check out this example that I set up with bots.
Enemy spotted on A. All over, except for the last 20 seconds. That guy's gone. 15 seconds left. Let's see. Time's nearly up. Not for me. You're your last enemy. Let that be a lesson. You can skid off the track even when you're ahead.
This site seems to be designed to be navigated without ever touching the floor, like playing the floor is lava. If your plans gets compromised, try switching positions by charging your knife and jumping while looking at the roof. You can move from front to the rear of the site and reposition to heal or to cover from a different angle. Speaking of the rear, If you manage to reach this wall, you'll have a great angle to catch enemies coming from mid to the back of the site. Enough of A side, let's move to B. On this side, there are basically two ways to catch the enemy by surprise. The first one is the one shown in the intro. Taking advantage of the curve, you can place a wall behind the box for cover, adding the element of surprise, since nobody will likely be aiming there. Set up the wall like this and wait in cover. If you have enough time, you can even add a second wall, the higher the better, creating an even stranger off angle for the enemy. I like to place also a turret right below the collectible. This distracts the enemies and moves the site even more from my position. By the time they notice you either took one or two enemies and you can decide to reposition or to take the rest, depending on how much you want to risk it. If you made it this far in the video, I just want to thank you for watching it. Remember to leave a like to show some love and so you don't miss the next map that I'm working on. Now, another position from within the site. You need to be smart with your timing because you'll have to place two walls and the cooldown will leave you with no time to spare. First, add a wall behind the reinforced one. While the cooldown ticks down, set up some off-angle turrets. The idea is to stay hidden until the turret triggers. Only then you reveal yourself. This reduces the chances of enemies already aiming at your position. From their perspective, they'll only see your head and part of your chest, so you'd have to be very unlucky to die here without taking down at least one or two enemies. Last but not least, there are two tricky walls that you can do in the middle to defend it from lurkers. The attackers has the advantage on their side because they can climb those boxes. If you place a wall over here, you have a long shot to spawn, ideal to detect if there is a rotation. Just try to boost yourself to the box very quickly, otherwise you lose the advantage. Another thing that can be done, especially with shotguns, this yellow part over here allows you to put a wall very close to the real wall. This helps a lot when enemies tries to cross very close to the right wall, which might be the case because they will try to climb the left side first. When enemies look to the right, you are super high and close to them. They probably shoot you and destroy your shoes, but you would take them easily. From the enemy's point of view, if they aim down the side while turning right, they will take forever to get to your head. Here's a bonus video for this map. Let me show you a duel where I managed to clutch 4 kills. I was looking for interesting wall placements, but there wasn't much I could do. What I really want you to focus on is how crucial the knife can be, especially in close quarters combat. Watch how I turned the fight around against Patoshin, who had full health, was healing in overtime, and she was simply waiting for me to die because of the overtime. Yet I still won the round. I took the risk of a knife attack, and sometimes when you risk big, you win big. The takeaway, no matter the map, if you're fighting in tight spaces, never underestimate your knife.
Right? I'm gonna run them off the road! What's wrong with aimbot? Reloading! Anybody want a wall? Enemy spotted on! No tip. Your
One of them dead and one round down.
What's wrong with aimbot? Anyone want some cover? Behind us! No tip. You're on a dueling streak. Get him, Chugs! Refueling! I mean, reloading! Gotcha! You're on, baby!
Looks like this match is going into. You get paid more for that, right?
Te escuran la.
You're on a dueling
aqui.
Jogou muito.
Joga muito, mano. Tá maluco, botou no bolso.
Do it.
Caralho.
And that's pretty much it. Hope you like it. The next video I'm working on will be for Yggdrasil. So make sure to follow so you don't miss it. Or check out the previous one for nows. Thanks again for watching until the end and see you in the game. Bye bye.